Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing a video on strange but true stories. Depending on how you guys like this video will depend on how many likes you get. If we get enough likes, we will be getting a second video. I have plenty more stories than this, and it is your choice whether or not you like this. Alright, coming in at number 1. On the day before Janice's grandmother's funeral, she got a call from an unknown number. They left a message, so she went to listen, of course. There was a bit of static on the end of the line. However, she heard a distinct voice saying, "Have a good day tomorrow." At this point, she was freaked out, so she decided to hurl her phone across the room. She called her dad into the room and went to grab her phone to show him the message, but it had vanished. She had been the last person to talk to her grandmother on the phone before she passed away. She has to wonder now, was this her way of finishing their last conversation? Alright, bringing in at number 2. We're going to be talking about a boy named Johnny that had spent the night at his friend's house in Montana when he was 6. Alright, let's get into it. It was a long weekend that Johnny was spending the night at his friend's house. He slept on the floor of his friend's room in a sleeping bag. One night, as he sat covered in sweat and shaking, and he was 100% awake, he claims, he watched as a Grim Reaper figure floated from the shadows to the other side of the room where there was a wall. The Grim Reaper had peeled back the wall like it was a curtain. Then he saw his home city at dusk, covered in flames, with people screaming. He pointed at the city and said, "This is how it ends." At this point, Johnny was screamed and ran into the bathroom and stayed there the rest of the night. Johnny claims no one believes it happened. I'll leave that up to you to decide in the chat whether or not this was real. Moving on to number 3. We got a story of someone named Vanessa. Vanessa's aunt used to live in this old house that everybody in the family joked about being haunted. On one Christmas, she woke up and went downstairs to the living room to find all the sofa cushions arranged across the floor. She and her husband were the only ones that lived there, and they both swore neither of them did it. In the shape that these were made into was none other than an upside down cross. I'll leave that one for you to decide in the comments as well. Alright, moving on to number 5. One night when Vanessa was around 15, but different Vanessa, by the way. I just didn't feel like changing the names. Anyway, her and her best friend stayed home alone at her friend's house while her parents were away. The house had a long driveway off the road and was surrounded by the woods. It snowed that night that they were there, and in the morning, when they were leaving, they found a set of footprints that went all the way from the back of the driveway to the back of the house. There were none leading away, however. Vanessa and her friend left immediately, and she refused to go back until her parents were home. Nothing had been messed with, no windows appeared broken, and nothing was stolen. It was just a strange occurrence. What do you guys think? Could it have been Bigfoot? Could it have been anything strange? Let me know you guys' thoughts in the description. Well, not description, in the comments below. Moving on to the last and final, second to last story of the day. Jason and her younger sister had lost the only key for his little sister's lockbox. A few months later, they were sitting in Jason's room and they heard what sounded like a piece of metal hitting the floor. They looked around but couldn't see anything, so they looked back to where they were sitting. And there it was, the lost key that had vanished, had magically reappeared. They had told their family about it, but no one could explain the occurrence. Do you think you can explain it? Do you think this could have happened to you? Let me know in the comments down below. Moving on to the last and final story of the day. Jonathan, his grandfather, at the exact same time that he died, a large mirror over the staircase in their family cabin cracked straight down the middle. Since then, several times, when his mom and his siblings have discussed their dad, they have found or heard broken or breaking glass. Once every single glass on the shelf spontaneously busted. Another time, all the glasses in the dishwasher shattered. They always say that Granddad loved living so much and couldn't stand being dead. This might have been his way of coming back from the dead. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If we can get up to 20 likes on this video, make it 10 likes on this video, I will come out with a part 2 with a lot more stories. And that'll tell me that you guys like this video. Tell me in the comments down below. I'll see you guys. Bye.